Hey everybody, John here with Stroke Sweat Squad outside your comfort zone on the 30-day arm and hand challenge. This is just an addition to your exercise I did first part of this 30-day challenge. This is day 16. We were looking at shoulder movement and exercises to do first thing in the morning or maybe 2 or 3 times a day. Some people like to do them in later in the afternoon. I always preferred first thing in the morning before my body was actually engaged and everything, so I could work on certain muscles. So I'm doing this in a mirror, which I highly suggest you do in front of a mirror. The biggest thing was like doing the shoulder rolls backwards. So now I'm doing forwards. Do 4 sets of 7, so that's 28 total. I move my hands around too, but as you see, my affected hand, which is this side over here, is rolling. It's not really tight. My fingers are there, but the fingers are so used to being curled up and pulled down, that's where they sit at. So I'm just trying to work the shoulders. I said a lot of times I do it with the shirt off so I can see the gaps right here in my neck, and the collarbone, to make sure see how even they are. This side, my unaffected side, gets a little deeper, and of course the affected side seems a little shallower, so I'm not getting so much in there. But you don't want to be pulling them up, you want to be rolling them. And roll backwards. As I said before, I have a sticky note right here, goes my mirror, so I can see what they have to remind me every day. And then you want to do, of course, the other one they teach us a lot is the shoulder shrugs, but you want to pull back and up. You see as I pull back and up, I'll turn towards the mirror and do some of these, or turn towards the camera. But if you pull up, you have to crunch your neck. You want to engage your muscles in your back around your scapula. You want to engage your scapula. The scapula is what gives you your rotation in your arms, more of your rotation forwards and backwards. So that's one you want to get. You get so much here in the shoulder, but your scapula and the area and your muscles back there, seem the ones that actually make it roll and move around quite a bit and get you your extra extension at the top. So besides the shrugs, this is a new one. I said at the beginning of the month, this is a new one where I pushed down. I didn't realize that one. Pushed down. Push down. And then come up and relax. Shake them off a little bit and then do it again. Push down. You'll feel your pec muscles kick in when you're doing that. To pull down a little bit. And the other one to do is, so you got forwards and backwards, shoulders up, shoulders down. So there's 4 exercises to do in the morning. And just do them repeatedly. You can come out and do them 2 or 3 times a day if you want to. Just stop in front of a mirror and start working them. Or if you're sitting somewhere or standing somewhere, you just start doing your shoulders and start moving stuff around. People might look at you weird, but everything you do is therapy. And every day is therapy. So if you're going to therapy and the therapist and maybe therapy once or twice a week, you need to do the exercises in between time to keep things going right. Just not the two 1-hour sessions you go to therapy. You need to work on this daily. If you want things to improve, you need to work on this daily. So the shoulders, the forwards, backwards, and the down and up. The other one I always did was, and this engages your scapular muscles. I have one TheraBand, it's blue and it's not too heavy. Got a little bit of resistance to it. But put in your hands and then push out and push forward. You want to pull out them and just get a little bit of tension on it, and then push forward and up. And you want to try to make sure your hands, I'll do this towards you guys again. So you see a lot of stuff in the yoga and Tai Chi where they down and up. So that's what I do with these. I just go forward a little bit, so a bit down, and then raise them up. And make sure you engage in your scapulas. You're going to engage your shoulder a little bit, but you want to engage those scapulas in the back. So out. Especially if you're pushing out, you're definitely engaging your scapula, but it sends the message that, hey, this is where I want to work out. So move forward, then go up with it. And again, if you're feeling pain and not discomfort, I get the difference between muscle tension and tendons as you're stretching things out. That's a discomfort, but if you're getting a sharp pain, you need to refrain from doing these. So, the other one to do was if you have to hold this, I'm going to modify a little bit. Hold this shoulder forward, or push like you're punching forward. So you want to roll the shoulders forward. So besides, you got shoulder rolls, you got scrunching your back, you got pushing them forward too. So you want to push forward. You don't want to take your body lean forward, you want to let your shoulder go forward. You may not get a lot of that at the beginning, but you eventually start moving more and more. If you have to get your hand and push these out a little bit, that's okay. Send that message back to that brain to retrain it so you want the way you want it to work. It's going to take a little bit to do that, but you can actually do that. You retrain the brain. You damage the brain, but the nerve endings have reattached to the brain. So now that one section of the brain is just mush. It has no idea what to do. You need to tell it what to do, and that's what all this therapy sessions are for. The weight bearing, send messages back up to those nerves, moving these arms around. You have the muscle memory, so your muscles know what to do. You just find a way to engage the two between the nerve endings and your brain, and then things start to work. It starts out really slow, but if you keep at it consistently, it does work. As you see, I'm pushing my fist out. It's like punching is what it is, more or less. You can do both arms if you want to. And do it in the mirror so you can see yourself and not scrunching up or down. You want to go forward with everything. You see my hands do this, but as you see, my fingers are not tight. They're just in a normal form of being extended out there. So the more I work the shoulders, the stronger I get my shoulders, the more relaxed my hand stays all the time. It doesn't tighten up and make a big fist. So hopefully it helps you guys out. That's day 16. Tomorrow's Monday. We'll start another round of exercises and some other things we're doing there. More shoulder movements, and we'll go from there. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.